Let's be real. As a backend engineer, the frontend usually feels like a dark forest of inconsistent CSS, weird dumb quirks, and why is that button over there? But what if I told you there's a framework that feels less like painting and more like architecting? A world where the UI is just a tree of immutable objects and the language feels like a modern, leaner version of Java or C#. Welcome to Flutter. Today we're looking at why Flutter isn't just a mobile toolkit. It's the best UI framework for people who hate UI. Before we continue, I want you to know that this channel is all about growing as software engineers together. If you want to join, subscribe now. The biggest hurdle to any new framework is the language. If you're coming from Java or C#, you already speak Dart. You just don't know it yet. Dart is strongly typed, class-based, and object-oriented. You get AOT compilation, type safety, and null safety. For a backend engineer, Dart feels logical. It's predictable. You aren't finding the language. You're using it to build robust systems. Backend engineers think in structures. In Flutter, everything is a widget. You don't deal with HTML tags and external CSS files that break when you look at them wrong. Instead, you build your UI declaratively. It's like writing a nested JSON object or a configuration file. You want a button inside a centered column with 20 pixels of padding? You just wrap it like this. It's logical, hierarchical, and most importantly, it stays where you put it. This is where you'll really fall in love with Flutter. Backend engineers value the separation of concerns. In Flutter, patterns like BLoC or clean architecture are the gold standard. You can keep your UI dumb and your business logic smart, just like you would with a controller and a service in a backend API. And let's talk about concurrency. Dart's async await and streams will feel instantly familiar if you have handled asynchronous requests or message queues. If you need heavy lifting, you use isolates, Dart's version of multithreading that keeps the UI thread buttery smooth. We need to talk hot reloads. As a backend engineer, you are used to change code, recompile, restart server, and wait. In Flutter, you hit save, and changes appear in sub-seconds without losing the app's state. You can fix a bug in a deep nested screen without having to log in and navigate back there every single time. Plus, you have the DevTools. The profiling tools for memory, CPU, and network requests are top tier. Look, you already understand logic, data flow, and architecture. Why do you let a front-end gap stop you from shipping your own products? Flutter lets you leverage your backend brain to build high-performance, beautiful apps for iOS, Android, web, and desktop, all from one code base. It's time to stop fearing the front end and start building it. That's it for this video. If you enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.